Are you a transformer? Because you look like Optimus Prime.
Imagine. Okay.
Hi guys, I'm TJ.
And I'm NJ.
And welcome back to J Talk.
Yeah.
Today we'll be doing Valentine's Day men's edition.
Yep, I think ladies, you're gonna love this one just to hear, what the guys are all about with regards to Valentine's Day.
A young disclaimer though, wait until the last question because you don't want to like someone else's man's looks.
Exactly, I think as females it's highly important to respect each other's boundaries. So please do not be taking other people's possessions because that's stealing.
Or you might just not want to catch these hands. So let's get into it.
I don't like Valentine's. I don't like the hype around it. I'm not a Valentine's fan.
Bro, Valentine's is overrated, bro.
Too much. It's too much, you man.
Well, I think it's unnecessary. For me, I mean, well, I just love doing things, differently. I mean, everyone is Valentine is buying their girlfriends what, so I'm supposed to do the same thing. I know. Okay, I just feel like it's unnecessary.
All right. I think Valentine's Day is a very nice day. I think it's very special, and I think it is a wonderful gesture of a holiday, holiday that celebrates love. So I think the hype is a little bit too much, I think Valentine's Day should be one of the days wherein you shower your partner with love and affection. And not just shower your partner with love and affection, but to shower each other with love and affection,
Well, I've got both positives and negatives to say about Valentine's Day and, of course, the hype around it. Mainly with regards to the hype. The hype, we treat Valentine's Day as if it's the one day where you're supposed to make your partner feel special, as opposed to if you're in a loving relationship, I would feel that it's a continuous thing. So we treat it like it's one day out of 365 where you get to treat your partner special. That's my biggest qualm around it. And of course, the fact that it puts unnecessary pressure on couples, partners, and so forth.
I am a very sentimental human being. So for me, Valentine's Day, I don't like it for the hype. I take it as a valid excuse to go all out and treat your significant other with no boundaries. It's a day where everything else just has to stop so you two can appreciate each other.
First of all, I think it's beautiful. I don't have a problem with that. I think it's amazing that people get to, literally go all out to celebrate love and show love to one another. Although the color red is too cliche though, it should have been, I don't know, pink or black. I don't know. But anyway, I think it's really, the hype around it really doesn't bother me. It starts to be a bother when people now, start prying.
I think, yeah, in general, for me, I think it has always stuck out in the sense of, it's an event, yeah, where everyone be saying, oh, okay, that's the day that we've set to specifically celebrate, love, celebrate relationships. But I think on my end, I think it's overly hyped. Yes, it's nice to have a specific day where we set aside and say, okay, we're gonna appreciate and celebrate this. But I think Valentine's can be every day. When it's love involved, love can be celebrated any day. So it doesn't need to be hyped up as much as it is like when it comes to Valentine's. Yeah.
Very interesting take, gentlemen.
So interesting and so hilarious. I mean, some of those guys, hey?
I love how though they mentioned that, it is overrated.
Exactly, but
and
you know what?
overhyped.
I think maybe that explains why, like, they are like 0 gifts on Valentine's Day. So, ladies,
True,
that's why.
true.
See, ladies, we helped you out. We gave you.
Now you know,
now
at
you
least.
know.
But I also love how they mentioned that it is important to make your partner feel special.
Yeah, and
So,
like Lebu said, like it's honestly a beautiful day. I mean, I think it's a beautiful day.
it's
as
definitely
well,
a beautiful
you know?
day. But yeah, it doesn't seem like we have any douches who are like, no, it's overrated and I don't want to celebrate it. It's just it's overrated, but I still want to celebrate my person.
Yeah, so I think that is nice. And I think it is also fair to say that I do agree that in terms with the whole overrated part, yeah, like I mean you should celebrate your partner like any day, you know what I mean? But I think, you know, like an anniversary, the same way you treat an anniversary, I feel like that's what the hype is with Valentine's Day. Like it is a day to celebrate.
So it's like an anniversary for everybody.
Exactly, for everyone, whether you're single, whether you're taken, it's everyone. Because I mean, if you're single, what anniversary are you celebrating? It's your birthday.
All right. That's a very interesting take. Let's get into question 2.
I think it's both parties, man.
Yeah, it is. It's supposed to be both parties.
You feel me? Yeah, I can't just, I can't pay for everything. I can't pay for the date, pay for the 500 rand teddy bear, pay for petrol, tip the waiter.
The tip,
come on.
that tip.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, it's both parties, man. You feel me?
The responsibility should be whoever usually handles dates in the relationship on non-Valentine's Day occasions. In other words, I'm saying that if both of you just take turns handling dates, then any of you should handle the responsibility on Valentine's Day. If it's only one of you, maybe the guy, maybe the girl, then they should do it. So I think it depends on the relationship, I don't think it should fall on guys alone. I don't think it should fall on girls alone. So I think that's in terms of like handling responsibility. Gift giving, same. It should not go to either one. I think both partners should be able to receive gifts from the other partner.
Whose responsibility is it? There's actually no assigned responsibility. I'm of the firm belief that okay, I can break it down like this. When you're in a relationship, you'll have 4 occasions at the very least. You'll have your birthday, your partner's birthday, Valentine's Day, and your anniversary. Your birthday is yours, my birthday is mine, Valentine's Day is ours, our anniversary is ours. And so anything that's ours, I always feel like it's a joint responsibility. And then it also always plays down to the relationship dynamics as to who usually does what. Then you can take it from there. But in terms of responsibility, there's no set responsibility. I believe that everyone should give their partner, make your partner feel special.
I believe it's mutual. It's an agreement. You both talk about it and agree on who's doing what if you have to. Otherwise, you can just surprise each other.
Simply both. We're not here to play like that. I really feel like, growing up, it used to be like the guy buying the girl the gifts and, probably taking her out and stuff. I mean, if you want to honor that's completely fine. But things got really messy as I grew up, and I noticed that actually there's homosexual relationships and there's, the like, literally. And I was like, okay, who's buying who what? And it really made sense because I've never really gotten the whole notion of the guy must do everything kind of thing. So it really made sense that, it's all about really expressing love and,
That's actually an interesting one. So I'm one of those guys that also like to be spoiled, So like in the sense of I also want to be swept away at some point. I just want to be made to feel special. So it's a matter of like the gesture of me receiving as well. So so to answer that question, I would say, it's not necessarily like a guy's duty to to handle the date and the gifting if it's a celebration of a relationship. A relationship entails like there's two people involved, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, both parties should be able to make each other feel special. So in as much as like mostly the norm, out there in the world, it's always been like, oh, the guy is gonna spoil the lady this way, or like the ladies also being looking at wanting to be spoiled. I would say it's not necessarily like a guy's duty. So yeah, we also want to be spoiled.
Very interesting. I like it.
I like
It's
the
like,
progress.
exactly. And I mean, I love the mix, you know what I mean? But I think I like what Loisy said in saying that in terms of history-wise with the whole Valentino, I think.
Yes, how Valentine's started.
Exactly. So in the sense of he was saying it is the guy's job, you know what I mean? But hey, we don't judge, and we do also appreciate the girls also stepping up. I mean, honeys.
It's 2021.
You know what I mean? So yeah.
I also just love how the guys are just like forward thinking. It's not like an archaic
Exactly.
old way. It's like, yes, I will initiate, I will contribute, I will take part.
But
I
then
would
again,
like
I would
her to-
like, you know what I mean? Communication. Is this the guys talking? Is this the guys talking out? You know what
Wow,
I mean?
guys.
Hey, okay.
Gentlemen, there's some progress. We see you.
Gents, we see you, ladies.
And I also
We
love
training your
how
hands, man.
Cece mentioned that it depends on the relationship dynamic.
Yes,
So sometimes
yes.
it's not always one person, it could be another person.
Exactly.
And also Chief also mentioned how it just depends on
like whoever initiates, whoever organizes the date, you know what I mean? Which is also very interesting.
That's very good. People in relationships, so we love to see it, guys. We love to see it. Wow, what a high quality bunch of guys. Outstanding gents.
Exactly. I feel like we should do this more often, but anyway, let's move on to question 3.
Okay, a nice meal, nyana. You feel me? Some cologne as well. I like cologne.
Yeah,
like a
some
nice,
really nice cologne, yeah.
belt.
You can never go wrong with good cologne.
You know what I'm saying?
never
Yeah, my cologne, dog.
Well, I've never had any partner who has actually bought me anything on Valentine's, probably because I've told them that I don't really much give a shit about it. So, yeah.
From what I've seen from the guy friends around me, usually they just, well, they offer something which I shall not disclose on this video, but we are all adults. We know what that means. As a Valentine's Day gift. I personally prefer sentimental gifts, gifts that don't have like specifics, but have rather a personal touch to it, Such include gifts that were sort of like taken from conversation, when we were talking and I suggested that, oh, I was looking at this thing and I really like it. And then surprise, I get it without like actually hinting at you that, hey, I want this, So I think that's the kind of gifts I like. I remember on one occasion, I was starting a watch set, and my girlfriend got me a watch holder with my name engraved on it. Loved it very much. And what made it special was not just the holder itself, but the fact that, it was more of a gesture of saying, I believe in you and I know that I'm supporting you in this like set and stuff like that. Because I didn't know where to put them. So she's like, hey, put them in here. So I loved that.
Men, guys, are very simplistic. We have a certain set of likes. So it's all about knowing your partner. If your partner is a man who likes watches, get him a watch. If your man is someone who goes crazy every time his football team scores, get him his jersey. It's these small things. Like once you know your partner, it's all about putting in the effort and the thought into finding them a gift, and it needs to be a gift that speaks to that person. That's what makes a gift special for a guy. It doesn't need to be expensive, it just needs a lot of thought behind it.
Okay, guys are different. Guys are really different. We're narrowing down, you could say get something that's sports related, get something that's cars related, get something that's motorcycle related, get something that's superhero related, but we're different. I don't like three of those things that I just mentioned, and I'm a guy. I mean, majority of the guys are the same. Don't get me wrong, but talk, talk to your significant other. Ask your significant other what he would want. You know, just have those conversations. Those conversations are really much needed.
I see, well, to be specific, females gifting guys, your stereotype things like your socks, like your watches, like your alcohol. I don't know, like, why don't you just like ask someone, what do you like? I mean, yeah, obviously, I would definitely appreciate a watch. Those things are expensive. Woo. Females literally go all out for that. But my friends have been gifting me with the things that I like. So I'd probably like tell them, like, I don't know, during the course of the year, and tell them, oh, I love this, I love that, I love that. And they'll actually make it a point that they get it. Not even on my birth, just get it for me because that's genuinely what I like or what I love. Definitely psychology books. Things that are quite special to me. That's what I would definitely love.
Okay, I think this question goes like, how do you guys as females gift guys for Valentine's Day? I think for a guy, like we aren't that complicated. So like for a guy, if I'm to speak personally, I think it's any single like simple thing that just shows in terms of, oh, you've actually thought of doing this thing. Like I said, it's a gesture. So an expression of that gesture or extension of, that one thing that you do, to me would show in the sense of how much you value our relationship, so to say. So it could be any simple thing. If I'm to name or pick anything, well, this one is a little pricey though. It's like, gifting a guy with a watch. You can gift a guy with a watch like any day, but it's something that's symbolic in the sense of time. So you can look at it in a figurative way in the sense of, oh, like we're celebrating time together. So every time I look at my watch, every time, what am I going to think of? I'm going to think of us. So yeah, I think that's something that can be viewed as sentimental. So it's mostly like sentimental things, because we do get sentimental a lot of times.
I really love that these people are aware of what they want.
Yeah.
It's nice to see men speaking, saying this is what I want.
Exactly. But then I think that's also the thing, and this is where I say I get why the guys should gift, because I mean, guys, you guys are very expensive. I mean, like cologne, belts, watches. I was hearing some sentimental things. It is very expensive to gift a guy. Whereas I'm not saying that flowers are cheap and like chocolates are cheap, but it's
relative.
That's like it's on cheaper. The go. Let's go. You know what I mean? But now the watch and the gift box. What did he say? The engraved
watch box, the engraved watch box. That makes it cost a lot, honey.
And also it's like the girl had to plan, you know what I mean?
But I think that was very thoughtful as well. Like if you couldn't get him the watch, get him the watches.
That girl has vision, I'm telling you.
And I just love how Lebu just said, man, just ask the man.
Exactly, just ask. You know what I mean? Communication.
Don't be hanging.
But yeah, no, that is very good.
And I also think it's just important to note, like, men are different, just as and women are different. Some women love flowers, some don't. Some guys love sports.
Exactly.
Some like to game.
Exactly. Some like other things, as we heard.
Oh, and also, ladies, gifting them the guys.
Let's not judge these other
I
people. So
didn't know that counted as a gift. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We move.
moving on to question 4.
No, I don't have any Valentines. No, am I looking for someone? Like I said from my first, answer, I literally don't give a shit about it. Yeah, for me, it's just a normal day. Like literally, like I don't care.
Are you looking for Valentine's? Yes, I have a Valentine's. So no, I'm not looking for the Valentine's. Hope yeah, that's just yeah, straightforward.
Ah, do I have a Valentine's? Currently, I do not have a Valentine's. Am I looking for a Valentine's? Not really. Not really. I'm not really looking for a Valentine's. I'm open to having one, but I'm not actively looking.
Unfortunately, this year, not yet. I don't have a Valentine's yet. Am I looking for one? It's not a priority, but yes, it's not like I need a Valentine. Valentine, no, it's not like that. It's like okay, if I find a girl and she's chilled, she's okay, and we talk, then okay, yeah, cool. You can be my Valentine, no stress. If I don't find her, then life goes on. Life goes on.
No. Are you looking for a Valentine? Uh, what does that mean? Okay, so although I really love the day and all the hype around it, I've never really gotten to understand someone going to someone and say, "Would you be my Valentine?" Never really. What does that mean? Are we working towards something, or are you just gonna shower me with gifts? Because yes, if you're gonna shower me with gifts, definitely I'm looking for one.
Definitely. I am taken, so I do have a Valentine's. Am I looking for a Valentine's? No, I'm not looking for a Valentine's because I do have a Valentine's. You know what I mean?
Ladies, I think we put it out there, you know what I mean? And I do also understand that this was just like a handful of guys. I mean, we couldn't give you every guy, you know what I mean? We, doing little by little, step by step, come back next week, Monday, to see what's next.
And now you know who's taken, girl. Don't go there.
Exactly.
Don't do
But
that.
in terms of, just, getting a Valentine's, I think the guys that we did have are available. And who knows, maybe your crush is available. Honestly, you never know.
Okay, this thing about shooting shots is I've seen it on social media. Y'all trip. Stay in your lane. Don't shoot a shot for one little whatever for this bag. I step down, man. How to share a little more bit. Ah. Otherwise, otherwise, man, I just say, man, get out your cocoon. That's what you must, man. It's 2021, bruv. Why you scared to shoot a shot, man? You know what I'm saying? Shoot a shot.
Okay. Personally, for me, I'd say, shooting a shot is like kicking a ball. There's like a 50% chance you might miss and 50 that you might not. So rather than to overthink it, like no, she might reject me and stuff like that. Just wing it. Just go for it. If she's not into you, that's still okay. It's not like you're gonna die or anything like that. So in my case, I know I don't overthink it. And also, what might really help, so that you don't get hurt, um, always assume the worst. That's what I can say. Always assume the worst. Like, you're gonna ask this person out and they're gonna reject you.
I believe that you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. I know that like sort of like sound sage and mystical, but basically, if you don't try, you don't know what happened. So we're all human beings. We only live once, I believe. And it's better to know definitely than to just live in a world wherein you are living in the what ifs. So if you are a person who's scared to shoot their shot, the worst thing that could happen is them saying no. That's basically it. That's the worst that can happen is you receiving a no. How that affects the relationship, that's a question beyond that. But anything can be fixed, anything can be amended, I believe. But yeah, so worst case scenario, they say no. Best case scenario, they're like, oh, actually, I like you too, and it blossoms into a very beautiful relationship. So that's what I would say for people like that. Um, how can they get about it? Um, I prefer to get to know the person that I'm shooting the shot to. Yeah. So get to know the person and find out if you have things in common, and if you really, really like them for the person they are, not just like how they look. Um, and if you do, then um, reciprocate the things that they like and take an interest in them to show them that you actually care. And then from that, allow you guys to naturally gravitate towards each other and then shoot your shot. Yeah, that's my advice on that.
How can they go about it? People are scared to shoot their shot. Wayne Gretzky once said you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. I feel like that's self explanatory. Sometimes we can say you can't hit the ball if you don't swing. It's really that simple. It's a win lose situation. You don't really have much to lose. Like just go for it. Go for it. The funny thing is you might find that this person's also been holding it in.
Wow. Guys, there's nothing to be scared of, like, really now. I mean, it's only a matter of opportunity, in the sense of it's a matter of, you win some, you lose some. So at the end of the day, if you want to build something, if you want to have a special something with someone, then why not take the risk? It's just like putting yourself out there, just showing some sort of vulnerability, or like some type of bravery to, just take a stance, and or like to just, make a shot. So I think, yeah, nothing should withhold you. If it's something that you like really want, just go out there and get it. Simple as that. Yeah, yes, sir.
So question 5, should you shoot your shot? And if you do, how should you go about it? Ria, hi. But
I think, yeah.
there's some truth to it.
No, there is.
You should know when.
Exactly.
Too much.
Because that's also the thing. Like, I feel like people are like, oh my word, I shot my shot, but I got hurt. But it's kind of like, but the levels, the energies, you know what I mean? The truth hurts sometimes.
And also, don't be weird, guys. Don't be weird.
Exactly.
Don't. Hey, beautiful.
Exactly.
I'd like to get to know. She's tired.
Exactly. Like, oh my word, did you fall from heaven? Vibes. You know what I mean? Angel, whatever.
Please empty your pockets. I think you stole my heart.
But I must say, those are actually quite entertaining. Those are like good laughs, you know what I mean? So actually, guys, I think in the comment section below, please share your greatest pickup line and tell us how that went. Maybe that should be next week's segment, pickup lines.
I have a pickup line.
Tell me, baby girl.
Gonna keep on doing it. Swap it. Someone said it to me.
We'll put the translation in for those who, don't understand.
Are you a transformer? Because you look like Optimus Prime.
Imagine. Okay. Clearly they've been used too much on her. Girl, let's move forward. Question 6.
Yo, I'm from Hottie as Valko, man, and I remember getting So there's this thing that we do at school, right? They send you like you're able to send like how do you say, Valentines letters to like a different school, wabo. So I'm from Hottie as Valko. There's literally just boys everywhere there, and I remember getting like 4 letters. You know what I mean? Just get the hype around it, man. Just getting standing up and a different letter from somebody. And everybody goes crazy. Ah! The hype around it was crazy. And thereafter, my girl got me like some nice chocolates. It was sweet. It was sweet what she did. You feel me?
I don't have any memories. Well, probably because I think I've been singing most of my life. Well, most of my life. Yeah.
Oh, okay. My most memorable Valentine's Day was 14 February, obviously, 2017. So I had visited, I went to visit my girlfriend, now then just best friend, yeah. And we couldn't meet up on Valentine's Day. So actually, no, it wasn't on the 14th. It was, I think, the 12th. We couldn't see each other on the 14th because we were both busy. So we're like, let's have our own mini Valentine's Day on the 12th. So it was the first ever time that we actually bought each other gifts on Valentine's Day and everything. Um, so so yeah, we went there, and we spent the whole day. I visited her on campus. We spent the whole day just talking, chatting, um, having a blast, just celebrating our own version of Valentine's Day before everyone else like was jumping in on the Valentine's Day thing. So yeah, that's my most memorable.
My most memorable Valentine's Day definitely has to be 2018. 2018 was my most memorable one. Why? It was my first Valentine's Day where I was serious about a relationship, and I was pursuing something serious with the person, and I wanted that Valentine's Day to feel special, and that's why it was memorable for me, because I tried my best to go all out to make it a special day.
Okay, I mean, I think that was quite
I'm
nice.
surprised by these responses because it's
think
all
so.
sweet.
Exactly, it's all
Aw.
sweet. It's all like, like I hear the whole boys' school vibes.
I can say,
boys' school.
aw.
Yeah. But I think, yeah, guys, I think that was actually very nice. I can't wait to hear more stories. And I think throughout the week, please, please, please keep on sharing your comments, sharing your videos with us with regards to anything, any of the questions. Maybe.
What are your opinions?
Exactly.
What are your thoughts? What happens in your life on Valentine's Day?
Exactly.
Single people tell us. Maybe you can catch other single people.
Taking people tell us, hey,
Can maybe you guys have enough time to shine. Single people, let's talk. What's happening with us? Are we going to congregate and celebrate as single people? Are we going to have a Galentine's or I don't know, boy
Exactly. I think a Galentine sounds quite interesting, but I mean, with COVID regulations. But hey, who knows? Who knows? People might invite other people over.
Or maybe you might invite yourself over. See what I did there? See what I did?
Exactly. But hey, please, please, please come back again on Wednesday to hear the women's perspective. You know what I mean? And let's hear what the ladies are all about. But guys, please throughout the week, please keep on sharing your comments. Please feel free to answer any of the questions. In fact, all of the questions if you want to. Maybe what a mystery girl could gift you on Valentine's Day. Who knows?
You never know who's watching.
You know what I mean? You never know who's watching. Maybe your crush is watching and maybe you should shoot your shot. You never know. Yeah.
2, 1.
Anyway, J-Fam, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget to like, share, and comment, and subscribe. Also, switch on your notifications right now so you can catch us when we post our next video, which is 9 p.m. on a Wednesday. And we'll be talking with the girls about their Valentine's Day experiences.
Exactly. Basically hearing the woman's perspective on all of these questions. So please don't forget to, call your sisters, call your missus, your mistress, you name it, you know what I mean, to come and check us out on Wednesday.
Bye.
Toodles. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Bye. Goodbye.